Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 3 of my Stoke City career mode. And in the previous episode and the episode before that, you guys went absolutely mad on the like button and in the comments as well. So if we could do that for this episode, that'd be really appreciated. If we could hit 15 likes, then I'll be so happy about that. And let's get on with this episode by first of all having a look at the shortlist, because like I say, you were putting loads of different players in the comments. I have combined them and some of my own players I've been looking at onto my shortlist, and Ogbonna was suggested, Garbett was suggested, Ramirez was suggested, who else here? Baldi was suggested, Austin was suggested, and I just randomly added Aubameyang. So I am scouting quite a few of those now, so we'll find out what overall they are and whether they will be a good asset into our team. Now I do like the sound of Ramirez, to be honest. He does look like a very good player to have in the team. Whether I'll be able to sign him, I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. We'll have to have a look at players that I could trade out, because he is going to be a lot of money, and obviously his wage is 100 grand as well. So that's what's kind of making me a bit unsure. I think, actually, I've just thought, I completely forgot about this, why don't I get rid of Nzonzi and bring in Ramirez as his replacement? That seems pretty good to me. I know Ramirez is 2 years older, but I'm not really going for the age on this career mode. I'm just going for good players, because I won't be with Stoke City for like 5 seasons, so it doesn't really matter anyway. I'm only going to be with them for maybe 2 seasons at the very most. So making this trade seems like it should work. It seems like a good replacement, to be honest. So 6 million, and I'm going to put in 4 million to start off with. We'll see what they say to that. That could be our big signing of the episode. If I could get Ramirez in, that'd be so good. But I am trying to get in Jorginho, but I don't think they've come back and said that I think 3 million was not enough or something like that. But I might be wrong. We'll have to have a look. Ogbonna is another player I'm looking at. Obviously, I've got in Stones, and basically I've put him into the team. That's not the starting 11, don't worry. I'll go show you the starting 11 if you haven't seen the previous episodes, and we'll see where we need to improve. Okay, so this is the starting 11. Now I was speaking to some people in the comments, and basically some people suggested that maybe Shawcross I should get rid of as well. So I might decide to get rid of him. I know he's like our main centre-back, but he's 26 years old. I know age doesn't really matter, like I said before. But I'm just thinking, do I maybe get rid of him and try and get someone a bit better in, and maybe 1 or 2 years younger than him? I'm not after a really young player that's going to grow loads, because like I said before, I'm not going to be on this career mode too much longer, maybe just 2 seasons. So I might get rid of Shawcross, but we'll have to see, and I'm going to sim a few days and see whether we do have any players to try and sign after that. Okay, I've received an email from Adeloye, something like that. I've been in pretty good form lately. I hope you're not going to bench me. He's not even going to get on the bench. He's been a bit optimistic. Oh, I hope you don't bench me. He's probably going to be in the reserves, to be quite honest with you. I'm not going to play him in this game. It's the opening game against Aston Villa. I want to win this game. It's a home game. It's our first match of the season. We've got to win it. I can't be throwing him up front. He's a 61 overall or something. So this is the team we are going to use. It's going to be our strongest lineup. Hopefully we can get a win here. I am going to change the bench slightly, because I don't think... No, I want him on the bench for new signing. And who else do I want on the bench? Probably Walshide, I think that's how you pronounce him. Walters, I think, is probably going to stay there. Sidwell and Ireland on there. Who's my left back? We've got Bardsley. Yeah, we're going to keep with that, I think, for now. And let's get straight into this game against Aston Villa. This is a very important game, because it's the first opportunity for me to see how my team actually plays against a team that's probably going to be in a similar position to us. We might be slightly higher up than them, but I would have thought that we've got a similar sort of players in the team and a similar sort of strength of team. Whether Villa will do as well as we will, or hopefully will, I don't know, to be honest. We'll have to see how the season progresses. And it's our first game at home. Let's see whether we can win. First of all, we'll have a look to see whether Villa have signed anybody, and then we'll get on with the game. Here is Aston Villa's team. They have not signed anybody that I can see there. No, they haven't. Abongahall's on the bench, which is good for us. They don't have that much width in the team. They're playing a diamond formation by the looks of it. Benteke is obviously always going to be a threat. Let's get on with this game and see whether we can try and get a win. Juve running through here. Can he get a shot away? He has done. Good save from Brad Guzan. Juve, he's still going here. Juve, and he's just put it wide. That was unfortunate. He was getting pulled back in the build-up of that goal. They managed to get a shot away. It was just a shame. In fact, it's taken a deflection. I didn't realise it had taken a deflection. I was about to say it was just a shame that it wasn't very good, but it was actually an alright shot there. Arnautovic to take. Whether he will be my corner taker, I don't know at the moment. Nzonzi, good save by the goalkeeper. And we've got a corner. Don't know what that was all about. And it's half time. It's 0-0 at the moment. Not a bad first half. I think we've had a few chances. We've just been unlucky with Villa have been blocking them all the time. And I think we will eventually get a goal. I'll probably be Juve that'll get it. But I'm not going to make any changes just yet, and we'll see how things go. We've got a free kick here. Kolarov's going to take it with 32 yards out. This is one of the reasons why I got him in the team. Kolarov scores! There we go. That is why I signed him. I was thinking at half-time I haven't seen anything from him. Brilliant free kick from him. Curls it into the bottom right-hand corner from 32 yards out. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, Guzan didn't manage to save it. And beautiful dip on that. Straight in the bottom right-hand corner. 1-0. Aston Villa have just gone right the way through the team. And I think that's Sanchez that scored. I don't really know. I can't believe that. It is Sanchez. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought he was offside, to be honest with you. But we did manage to keep him on for some reason. I think with John Stones. I don't know what happened there. He just kind of collapsed. That's their first opportunity. And they've gone and scored from it. Yeah, we did just play him on. I think it was Ryan Shawcross actually in the end. And that's disappointing. We are now drawing 1-1. We are going to make some changes with just 12 minutes to go. We do need to try and change things around a bit. We don't have a lot on our bench, to be honest with you. That's somewhere where we definitely need to strengthen. We don't have too many options. We do have this guy that we've just recently signed that I am going to throw on. I hope that he's going to make some sort of impact. We are going to go to 2 up front. We're going to take Moses off. We're going to put Bojan at right mid. And then we're going to change to 2 strikers up front. Hopefully that's going to work out okay. They are both fairly tall. And we're also going to change the centre mid. And we're going to change it to Stephen Ireland and take Key off. Because Key's not really done anything, to be honest, in this game. Which is a little bit disappointing. We've literally had no opportunity to bring on the substitutes. And we're in the 90th minute. 2 minutes added on. So I had to foul someone and get a yellow card. And now finally we can make the changes, so they're not going to have much impact at all, which is a bit of a shame. Key was also injured as well, so it's kind of good we took him off. And Arnautovic coming through here. Brad Guzan saves. He's still got it though. Into the box maybe. Juve. And he was just behind the player, and I think that's the end of the game. It is, but it has finished 1-1. It's a bit of a shame that we do draw the first game. At least we've not lost though, and I think there's definitely stuff to improve on. But we've definitely found out how the team plays. And it was not a bad performance in the end, we just got unlucky. I've had the final scout report on Charlie Austin. He does look quite good actually, 77 overall. Who I would trade him for, I'm not too sure really. He's not having a good season apparently, even though the season's just started. So that doesn't make too much sense. Do you want to maybe put 3.4 in for him? He's 7.6 is what they're saying, that's quite expensive. So I'm not really too sure that we'll be able to sign him. But I'll put Stephen Ireland in, we'll see what they say to that. And 2 million I think we'll go for. Chelsea have said the transfer offer is unacceptable, they're not interested in the player and the cash amount is not enough. We'll go for 5 million and Nzonzi then, see what they say to that. Hopefully that's going to be enough now. So Chelsea have again rejected the offer, and he's also in talks with Barcelona. That's 11.5 million they've said. We've put in 5 and Nzonzi, which equates to 11 million. So we might just put in another million, see what they say to that. I'm not going to go any more than 6 million and Nzonzi because I do quite like Nzonzi, but if we could get Ramirez, that would be even better. And we do have a scout report on Luke Garbett. He's got 11 months left on his contract, so we might be able to get him for quite cheap. Let's see what they say. 1.4 to 2.2. We do have a left back, I think, still to get rid of, do we? Let's have a look. Peters, there we go. We can trade him out. 2.1 million. I think that's a fairly good deal. I know obviously Garbutt's only 66 overall, but he's going to be a good young player, and he's going to be a good backup for Kolarov. He's a bit faster than Kolarov, and I'm sure he'll actually get a few games. QPR have rejected the offer for Charlie Austin. Stephen Ireland they weren't interested in, and again we're having to look at alternatives to try and sign him, but I don't think it's going to look particularly likely at the moment. I'm going to have a look at some other players to sell. Right, I've just listed Ryan Shawcross because I want to see what sort of offers I get in. It's not like I've got barely anybody to choose from at centre-back. I do, if you have a look. I've got Walshide, I know he's a lone player, and to be honest I'm not a massive fan of him. Then I've got Stones as well. He's obviously a guy I've just signed. Munasea, something like that. He looks an alright player actually, but I obviously want someone to replace Shawcross. It's just he's on 60 grand a week. It's quite a lot really, and I might want to try and get a replacement for him. So we'll see what sort of offers we get in. If we don't get any offers in, then fair enough, we'll have to just leave it for now. But like I say, we'll see what sort of offers we get through. I'm going to now hopefully try and sign a lone player, Coman. Now, if you watch my Juventus career, then you'll probably know quite a bit about Coman. I tend to play him in the striker position, but obviously he's a left winger. So I'm going to try and sign him on a full season loan, see what Juventus say to that. Hopefully they agree to it. If not, then we'll have to move on to other players. I am going to try and sign Baldi. Now, hopefully I can try and sign him with Stephen Ireland and 500 grand. We'll see what they say to that. Hopefully, like I say, I can try and get him. It'd be quite a nice addition to have in the team. We need a few strikers in there, and he's a similar sort of player to Juve as well. Same nationality, and he's tall and seems to have a bit of pace on him. Now, Ogbonna I am looking at as a replacement for Shawcross, but it doesn't really make sense to put in a trade offer for Ogbonna with Shawcross because Ogbonna's actually 1 overall less, but the same age. But the only reason why I get Ogbonna instead of Shawcross is because of his pace. He's slightly faster, but they are both the same age, so I'm not too sure what to do there. Aston Villa have just signed Do It Count. I can't believe that one. It's a bit of a strange one, to be fair. He's 77 overall. It's not a bad signing for 2 million. We are going to move on to this Hull City game. We're not going to play this game. We're going to see how the team gets on by simming the game and seeing how we do. We are going to put on Steve Sidwell instead of Key. And I think that's going to be it actually in the team. Rest of the players we are going to keep the same, and let's see whether we can try and win this game. Let's see how we get on. They're playing the exact same formation as us, so it should be fairly balanced, but yet again we do sometimes get proved wrong. But you can see there Juve has put us 1-0 up, and Ramirez missed a penalty there for Hull City. Hopefully we can keep this lead. I don't want another draw. That's something I definitely don't want. Come on, hang on. 75 minutes in, 80, 85. Oh, we've won the game 1-0. I was getting a bit worried towards the end there. Liverpool beat Man City and Chelsea beat Leicester 3-0. And that puts us up to 4th place. Not too bad. Obviously we will fall down once the other teams play. Now they have accepted that 500 grand in Stephen Ireland. I'm fairly happy with it. We are going to go for a squad rotational player. Again, we'll see what they say to that. Hopefully he agrees to it. Juventus have accepted that, which is brilliant news because I do quite like Coman, and we do need someone to play that left mid position. Obviously we do have Arnautovic, but we needed a backup there, and getting him in is a good idea, I think. Garbutt, it's a shame about that one. They don't want Peters. Let's see what they said. They're not interested in the player, and the cash amount wasn't enough. I thought we were actually paying a bit too much for him, but obviously not. Peters should be there. Yeah, 2.1 million, and we'll go with 500 grand as well. We'll see what they say to that. It's just another 500 grand. He's only on 6 grand a week, Luke Garbutt, so he's not going to really bust the bank too much. And I think Ramirez we're going to have to stop going for because he's not going to sign, is he? 6 million and Nzonzi, unless we were to sell Nzonzi and just give them all the money. But we'll have to see whether we could sell him. I have now listed him, so we'll see whether he does sell. And we don't have too much longer though, that's the only thing. We don't have too much longer in the transfer window. We've managed to sign him. Good news. 500 grand and Stephen Ireland. And we've also signed, oh no, Everton have accepted an offer, which is good. The 500 grand works. 6 grand a week, 4-year deal. And sporadic first team player. Obviously because he's going to be the second left back, because Kolarov's our first one. We'll keep the Ramirez thing in there just in case. Ogbonna will keep there as well, like I say, just in case. We are now 5th in the table, which is not bad. Still undefeated in 2 games, but we do have Man City coming up. Eder, now I did decide to scout him because I was obviously after a left winger. We do have Coleman in now, but as a long-term replacement, I might try and sign him at the end of the season. We'll have to see how we get on, but he's definitely someone that looks pretty decent. The next player I can't pronounce, but I thought again he looks quite good. He's fast. I was after a fast player in the team. We do have a couple, but I wanted a few more. He's probably not good enough actually to join the team, so we won't continue to look at him. And Garber has accepted. We have signed him now. Not bad for 500 grand, and obviously Peter's going the other way, which gives us a bit more on the wage budget. And we are going to continue to sim. Hopefully we manage to sell someone before the Man City game. But I'd rather actually sell them on the transfer deadline day so we can sign a replacement. Let's see. I don't think we're actually going to be able to sell anybody or sign any more players before the Man City game, which I'm fine with, as long as we can get a few deals done on the last day of the transfer window. So we've got Man City away. They've taken 3 points from 2 games, which means they've lost 1. I'm not really too sure. In fact, I am sure who they played. It was Liverpool that they lost to, and we can hopefully try and get a win in the next episode. I'm not going to play it just now because we have obviously done quite a few transfers. We've played 2 games, or we've simmed 1, and I think we are doing pretty well at the moment. I was happy with the performance in the first game, and obviously we got 3 points in the second one. I'll continue to have a look at players to sign. We do have quite a bit of money left still, so we will definitely sign a few more players in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, then please give it a like and subscribe. That would be really appreciated. Let me know in the comments who I should try and sign, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.